Hi, welcome to this week's Midweek Connection. My name is Todd Jordan. I serve as senior pastor here at Strawbridge United Methodist Church. I'm delighted that you've joined me today. You may have noticed if you've been at the church that we've got some building going on. Our new building has taken a structure. It's got walls. It will soon have a roof. We're very excited about it. And for those of you who have already pledged to support it, I think we've got about 70% of those in already. So thank you so much. You know, David wanted to honor God with a building, and although he did not build the temple, he did collect the money for it so that his son Solomon could do it. And when they collected that, this is what we're told in 1 Chronicles chapter 29, verse 14 and 16 and 17. David says this, "Who am I and what is my people that we should be able to make this free will offering? For all things come from you, and of your own have we given you. O Lord our God, all this abundance that we have provided for building you a house for your holy name comes from your hand and is all your own. I know, my God, that you search the heart and take pleasure in uprightness, in the uprightness of my heart, and I have freely offered all these things, and now I have seen your people who are present here offering freely and joyously to you." They were happy to build this temple where they could worship God. We, of course, have a great sanctuary. We're building an education space where we can form even more disciples, make more room for more disciples. Remember, the more disciples we form inside our church walls, the more apostles we can send into the world to build the kingdom outside our church walls. So even though it seems like just brick and mortar, it also has missional value as well. In fact, Carla Hopkins, one of our mission chairs, is going to share a little bit about her perspective on how critical this building is for the mission work that we do here at the church.
Hi, I'm Carla Hopkins. Christine Biddle and I co-chair the missions committee at Strawbridge. We currently support 17 active missions with a devoted and passionate leadership team. While we are providing outreach services for our community, most of the work begins here in our own building. Currently, leaders must store all their supplies and materials in bins at home and constantly carry them back and forth to the church. Storage is our greatest need. We covet closets. That's why we are so thrilled that the new building will create dedicated storage and workspace for missions, a room with large tables for sorting, organizing, and creating our blessings for others. Adequate closet space will provide storage for things such as fabric and supplies for quilts, prayer shawls, and pink blankets for women with breast cancer, shelves to store them all, and table space to create these beautiful blessings. Pantry items and supplies for Elm Grove blessing bags, and monthly meals provided by Feed My Lambs and Bordersville. United Women in Faith supplies for UMCOR mission projects, retreats, table decorations, and accessories for events and special projects. Ham and Mission Northeast donation collections, clothing, toys, food. Family Promise stores 20 air mattresses, large bins of bedding, all the supplies needed for 4 rooms to host families 4 times a year. The Waymakers class and Rise community supplies and materials, and a larger space for the artisans to work on all their creations, host events and family support meetings. The space will be available to all mission groups for planning, meetings, and events with their volunteers. You can learn more about each of the missions supported by our church on the Strawbridge website under Ministries and find your place to serve. And as Pastor Todd always says, God bless you for all the ways you make Strawbridge the best church for our community.
I just want to remind you as we come to the close of the year, if you haven't already made a commitment to our building campaign and you're looking for those tax breaks, if this year has been particularly good for you in the market or year-end bonus, this sort of thing, and you're looking for those opportunities to give, I would encourage you to pray about and considering our building campaign so that we can be the best church for the community. And for those of you that are just looking for a way to brighten up and beautify our space as it is on a much smaller scale, we are giving you an opportunity to purchase a poinsettia in memory or honor of a loved one. Those are $15 a piece, and they'll go in our sanctuary and adorn it during the Christmas season so that we can worship God surrounded by that beauty. So thank you for all the ways that you are supporting our church, and may God bless you this season.